Grace and peace to your earnest tax and financial services family. Thank you for letting me help save you money with this quick tip. You earn your money and you need to keep it. If you like what you hear during this video, click like and subscribe. And if you're ready to do business with me, just reach out to me. There's a link below. All right, so this video is an extension of a video that I did on the self-directed IRAs, because there were a couple things that I wanted to talk a little bit more about. And I guess you could hear the personal note about coming out in that video, and this will probably be much of the same, but basically everybody's hip to real estate now. When we look at millionaires, the majority of them, many, have made their millions. Many of them, and I won't say majority, but many of them have made their millions in real estate. And those who did not make their millions in real estate go on to invest in real estate. So what holds many of us back from investing in real estate is the sacrifices that have to be made. And so we talked about that with the little bit in the video where I talked about, what do you do first? Do you buy your family home, or do you invest in real estate? And you have to look at the trade-offs for you and your family. But this is just another encouragement to really consider the advantages of investing in real estate, and really look at, can I make these sacrifices for that reward of investing in real estate. But I want to share with you just some advantages, and I made some notes here because in the last video I kind of I left a lot of things out, and because I started talking, and it's just, and sometimes my thoughts just leave me. Okay, especially when I get in front of this camera. But anyway, real estate provides you with cash flow, and it's cash flow that you can count on. I mean, you have a tenant in the property, so let's just say I'm gonna do single family homes, because I work with a lot of investors, and that's who I really focus on, in residential investors, and that could also be multifamily, but those are a little bit harder to get started in, depending on what you're able to afford. Okay, so I like to keep it simple. Single family residential property. So you have a tenant in that property, and that's cash flow that you can count on. Every month that tenant is going to pay their rent. Now I hear you saying, oh, I know people, really landlords who have the headache of dealing with tenants. They don't all da-da-da. No, but the majority of people need somewhere to live, and so they pay their rent. And yes, every landlord, every property manager, everybody has a story about dealing with someone who did not pay their rent, or who was just, or left a mess in a property, or destroyed a property that and incurred a lot of cost for the investor. Now, and so that it happens, and I mean, that's one of the risks. But when you look at the costs versus the advantages, then so many people still invest in real estate, because the advantages outweigh the disadvantages. The costs, okay, the profit made outweighs the costs. Okay, so think about that. You also have to think about the fact that properties appreciate. So, year after year, you buy a house at $100,000, and then you hold that property, and that's the strategy that of investors that I focus on, is buy and hold. The buy and hold strategy. You buy that property, you hold it, and when you're holding it, it increases in value. Okay, so that means that as it's increasing in value, what's happening? Your net worth, your portfolio is increasing in value. You know that property values go up, property values go down, but real estate is one of those investments that is mostly stable. So you can count on it, and you can count on the returns from your real estate investment. If you have other investments, I talked about in the other video, you more than likely have some type of retirement. And with that retirement, you're probably thinking, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to retire on. I'm retiring in 10, 15, 20 years maybe, and I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Well, you can add real estate to your portfolio for your retirement. And if you're in that situation where you're thinking, I just don't think I'm going to have enough, and you know that you have some good working years, a few good working years ahead, then real estate might be a great investment for you. Because think about it, it is passive income. Mostly you are going to be laying in bed asleep making your money. Okay, that rent money is coming. What do you have to do for it? Well, you got some bookkeeping you're gonna have to do, and that's what I'm here for. You have some repairs that you're gonna have to do if you're handy. Like me, I thought I could do everything. You know, when I got the call, hey, there's a broken pane of glass, I remember, is in the bathroom. I went over there, I measured it, and yes, I did. I took that little, I think it was a little X-Acto knife, or it probably was a box cut or something that I could find, and I got that little putty off of there. I went to took that glass to Home Depot, and I said, hey, I need another piece of glass. They cut it for me. I took it back over there and I put it in myself. So you might be a DIY person, and you can deal with it, and you can do like me and do it yourself. But hopefully, we grow past that doing it yourself. You get a number of properties, then you have to hire, and of course you're employing someone, so that's just definitely a blessing to someone else. But anyway, let's say you're not that person. Okay, you're not that person. You're not getting ready to do repairs. You just not that person. So you want to look into, and I told myself that I was going to make sure I pronounce this correctly, because I pronounce it wrong every time. You want to look into REITs. I cannot pronounce it. REIT. Okay, REITs. You know what I'm talking about. Those are also an investment. I'm more of a hands-on type girl, but if you just, hey, I don't want to deal with that, then you can look into those types of investments as well. But making money while you sleep, there's just no, what can I say? It doesn't get any better than that. So I just wanted to make this video to kind of follow up on that, and to just give you a little bit more push. If you're thinking about real estate, if you're trying to get started, don't wait too late to get your tax strategy set up. That's what I'm here for, your bookkeeping set up. Don't wait. Reach out to me, and I'll be glad to help you out. So thank you very much for letting me help save you money with this quick tip, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.